今天是2025年10月31日，我是阿婉。如果你还没有关注的话，请关注吧，谢谢。然后习特会，谁是赢家？中国运用筹码是赢得了关键的让步。那么，周四，习近平与特朗普走出会场时，那他是展示出一种自信的气度，就是一种能够塑造任何协议条款的自信。那通过利用中国在稀土方面近乎垄断的地位以及对美国大豆的采购能力，那习近平是从华盛顿赢得了关键的让步，降低关税，暂停对中国船只的港口费用，以及推迟对美国的出口管制。那这些管制原本会阻止中国企业获得美国技术，那双方都同意延长今年早些时候达成的一个限制关税的停战协议。那就是说，很明显，就是中国在运用筹码方面是越来越大胆，就是并乐于收下美国的任何让步。那根据中国政府对习近平在韩国釜山会晤中的讲话内容的通报，那习近平对特朗普说话时的语气也是像在上课。他表示说，贸易战近期经历曲折，应该对双方都有所启示。那习近平是表示说，双方应该算大账，多看利益带来的一个长远利益，而不是多看合作带来的长远利益，而不是说互相陷入互相报复的一个恶性循环。所以说，习近平所说的曲折，可能是指的是过去几个月，或者说将近1年来，双方在关税、制裁、出口管制针锋相对的一个报复性措施。那本月早些时候，就是中国大幅升级措施，宣布对稀土几乎所有现代技术重要的矿物的销售实施全新的一个制裁，强化自己的筹码。那切断这些供应，就是可能会重创美国的工业。那习近平传达的信息就是比较明确了，就是说我们已经证明了自己是有能力进行反击的。那华盛顿最好就是记住这一点。那南京大学就是国际关系的教授朱峰就表示说，在特朗普发动贸易和关税战之后，中国是唯一一个与美国针锋相对的国家。那中国最大的胜利可能在于说，美国今后在对中国实施新措施前都会三思而行。他说，如果特朗普迫使中国全面对稀土的出口管制，那将会是两败俱伤的一个局面。那与此同时，习近平似乎也理解特朗普需要什么，就是一项他可以在国内作为胜利宣传的协议。这一结果使特朗普能够宣称自己为美国农民和企业争取了胜利。那尽管中国实际上通过购买大豆并暂缓进一步限制稀土出口，基本恢复了之前的状态。那特朗普在登上空军1号时挥拳致意，随后在飞机上表示说，习近平已经同意说，采取更多的行动，那阻止芬太尼化学制品就是流入美国。他同时也宣布说，中国承诺将购买更多的美国大豆。所以说，在两国领导人会面之后，那中国商务部是在一份声明中表示说，将暂停实施今年10月宣布的稀土限制措施，那为期是1年。那此外就是特朗普就是表示说，他会将自己迫使在中国在阻止芬太尼贩运方面采取更多行动，而对中国征收的20%的关税削减一半。所以说，周四宣布的减税措施是将中国商品的一个整体关税从57%左右降至47%。那中国商务部也表示说，双方同意将于原定的11月10日到期的限制加征关税的停火协议延长1年。那一些专家表示说，那这场贸易就是中国在这场贸易中还是就是不可避免的占据上风，因为特朗普的那个政府的目标从未明确过， 那他认为这种做法就是堪称只讲战术不讲战略。表面上来说，目标是解决长期困扰双方关系的一些实质性贸易问题，但实际上，中方是成功的引导了特朗普政府玩起了打地鼠的游戏。不过北京就是可能还是有做出一个让步，就是中国对会谈的官方通报并未提及，就是台湾这个就是中国一直声称拥有主权的一个岛屿民主政体。那这通常就是中美两国领导人就是会晤时中方就是避谈的议题，那旨在减少说美国对台湾的支持。那周四达成的协议就意味着说，紧张的美中关系至少暂时迎来一段平静期。那特朗普是还表示说，双方领导人还讨论了共同努力结束乌克兰战争。那他表示就是说，预计就是说明年4月份的话会访问中国。那然后习近平也会在此之后访问美国。那习近平通过就是特朗普的一个国内议程来迎合其注重私人关系的一个执政风格。他表示要相信中国的发展同特朗普总统的实现的让美国再次伟大是并行不悖的。那特朗普也恭维习近平，称他是一个伟大国家的伟大领导人以及一位伟大的朋友。所以说这种个人化的一个外交风格是很契合两国领导人的一个天性。那这些善意的举动也似乎就是为一个受控的稳定期下了基调。所以说周四取得了任何进展，就是都可能因为一方被解读为违反协议的举动而轻易瓦解。那3个月达成了一项协议也险些夭折，就是当时美国扩大了禁止获得美国技术的公司范畴，那这影响中国的一个许多企业。所以说那中国就随后就宣布了对稀土的一个出口管制。那特朗普也一度说威胁说要取消这场会晤，并扬言就是启动一轮新的一个加征关税。所以说目前的缓和和状态将持续多久仍然是一个未知数。所以说就是一些新加坡的一个国立大学政治学教授庄家颖就是评价说此次的一个休战态势，他说也许是因为自己看过太多类似局面，然后变得麻木，所以说这些议题已经比较容易反复出现，也很容易被用来指责对方没有诚意。周四取得的一些进展，就是可能会被特朗普的会晤将举行宣布的一项声明就是压过风头。就是特朗普就是又打出了另外一张牌，美国将重启时隔30年的一个核试验。那特朗普就是在空军1号上的表态也似乎暗示说，这个并非针对中国。那也不清楚说习近平是否会将视作挑衅。那中国的专家表示说，更重要的是美国总统正专注于中国合作。那复旦大学的美中问题专家信强也表示说，一旦特朗普真的想达成什么，如果他想往东，他的下属就不敢往西。通篇就是我的意见也跟学者一样，因为通过近期就是在这样很贴近时事的，就是每天就是这样来关注一个习特会啊，然后每天关注进展的话，我确实也会觉得对这些局面是有麻木，然后议题也是反复的出现，然后这样的态势的话难以说有多久。然后呢我觉得就是说，不管美中关系它表面上有多么的紧张，但是呢习近平和特朗普他们的之间的私交，这种私交一定是带有某种利益的，或者说就是他关系是因为特朗普现在在任上，习近平也在任上，两个拥有实权实力的一个超级大国的领导人，他们之间有没有什么不可告人的秘密？我觉得大概率还是有，那就是很难说。所以说不管局面上是怎么样的紧张，但是这两个人就是大家就是手中都有很多棋子， 或者说有对方的证据，或者有各自国家的一些优势和劣势把柄，就互相在对方手上多少有一些。所以说当前的这个会晤进行的比较成功，对于双方来说就是回去都好跟国内交代。那特朗普的话，你看他在回国的过程中，就是又抛出说核实验这个问题。那核实验，我们在其他的文章中也讲到了，当前就是说一个就是多年前就是大家有一个核预制的，就是大家各国或者说全球范围内已经达成了一致，都减少说核实验啊、核导弹的一些发射等等，就是点火或者怎么样，就是核反应堆，特别是减少核反应堆，就是各种就是达成了一致。那美国开了这个口，其实未必是美国真的需要，而且也确实未必是针对中国。那但是就是说，有可能是谁想要做这件事，但是他不方便做这件事，那美国就开一个口，让其他人好做这件事。我觉得我的阴谋论是这样的，我不知道你是如何想的。所以说，我们看新闻可能看的是表面，毕竟我们的知识，我们的信息很有限。那真正有信息的人，就是可能大家台面上就是会说得过去，或者只透露很隐晦的一个点。那我们从中去分析，我这样从中分析，我不知道算不算阴谋论 ，maybe。The art of letting Trump claim a win while walking away stronger. Oh, if you like this part, please must be subscribe me, and I will try to doing better and better to write in the English news report. When Xi Jinping walked out of his meeting with President Trump on Thursday, he projected the confidence of a leader of a country as powerful as the United States, one capable of shaping the terms of any deal. By flashing China's near monopoly on rare earths and its purchasing power over U.S. soybeans, Mr. Xi won key concessions from Washington: a reduction in tariff, a suspension of port fees on Chinese ships, and the delay of the U.S. export controls that would have barred more Chinese firms from accessing American technology. Both sides also agreed to extend a truce struck earlier this year to limit tariff. What's clear is they have become increasingly both in asserting WG and they are happy to pocket any and all U.S. concessions, said Julian Gericher, who was a senior China policy officer at the White House and the State Department in President Joseph Biden administration. Sounding almost like he was delivering a lecture, Mr. Xi said to Mr. Trump that the recent twists and turns of the trade war should be instructed to them both, according to a Chinese government summary of Mr. Xi's remarks at the meeting. Impulsion sounds Korean. Both sides should consider the bigger picture and focus on the long-term benefit of cooperation rather than falling into a vicious cycle of mutual retaliation, Mr. Xi said. By twists and turns, Mr. Xi was likely referring to the last several months or nearly a year of tit-for-tat retaliatory measures in the forms of tariff sections and export controls. Earlier this month, China escalating dramatically, strengthening its hand by announcing sweeping new limits on the sales of the rare earth, critical minerals that are needed for almost all modern technology, cutting off their supply could cripple U.S. industries. Mr. Xi messages seem to be Beijing had proven its capacity to hit back, and Washington would do well to remember it. After Trump launched his trade and tariff war, China was the only country that matched the United States blow for blow, said Zhu Feng, a professor of international relations at Nanjing University. Nothing that the biggest win for China could be that the United States might think twice before imposing new measures on China. If Trump had forced China to implement its complete exports controls on rare earths, it would have been a lose-lose situation for both sides, he said. At the same time, Mr. Xi also seemed to grasp what Mr. Trump needed, a deal that he could sell as a victory at home. The outcome allowed Mr. Trump to claim a win for American farmers and companies, even though China had largely restored the status quo by agreeing to buy soybeans and to hold off on further restricting the export of rare earths. Mr. Trump pumped a fist in the air as he boarded Air Force One, then said on the plane that Mr. Xi had agreed to take more action to stop the flow of chemical used to make fentanyl from reaching the United States. He also said that China promised to purchase more U.S. soybeans. Our farmers will be very happy, he posted on Truth Social afterward. I would like to thank President Xi for this. After the two leaders met, China's Ministry of Commerce said in a statement that it would suspend for 1 year the restrictions on rare earths that were announced in October. The ministry made no mention of earlier controls announced in April. Separately, Mr. Trump said he would cut in half the 20% tariff he had imposed on Chinese goods to pressure China to do more to stop fentanyl trafficking. The reduction announced the Thursday bring overall tariff on Chinese goods to around 47% from 57%, he said. The Chinese Commerce Ministry also said the two sides had agreed to a 1 year extension of a truce to limit the additional tariff that was originally set to expire on November 10. Some experts said China inevitably had the upper hand in the trade fight because the Trump administration never had a clear objective. I think it's an approach that can safely be described as tactic without a strategy, said Jonathan Sims, a fellow at the Brookings Institution who previously analyzed Chinese politics at the CIA. Ostensibly, the goal was to address some of the meaty trade issues that had long believed in the relationship. Instead, the PRC side had successfully orchestrated a game of the whack-a-mole for the Trump administration, Mr. Chin said, using an abbreviation for the People's Republic of China. Still in a potential concession by Beijing, China's official summary of the meeting did not mention Taiwan, the island democracy that Beijing claims. It is a topic that China leaders usually bring up when meeting their U.S. counterparts to pressure Washington to dial back U.S. support for the island. The agreement struck on Thursday could mean at least a temporary calm in the fractious U.S.-China relationship, Mr. Trump said the two leaders also discussed working together to end the war in Ukraine. He said he would travel to China in April and Mr. Xi would visit the United States after that. Mr. Xi also played to Mr. Trump's preference for personal rapport by appealing to Mr. Trump's domestic agenda, saying that he believes China's development goes hand in hand with the president's vision to make America great again. Mr. Trump, for his part, flattered Mr. Xi, calling him a great leader of a great country and a great friend. It's a personalized style of diplomacy that plays well to both leaders' instincts, said Li Xili, a fellow focusing on the Chinese economy at the Asian Society Policy Institute. For now, these gestures of goodwill seem to set the tone for a period of major stability. Still, any progress made on Thursday could easily be erased by moves on either side that are interpreted as violating the agreement. A deal struck last month was almost undone when the U.S. expanded the range of the companies banned from accessing U.S. technology, which would have affected many Chinese companies. China then announced its export controls on rare earths that prompted Mr. Trump to threaten to call off Thursday's meeting and to impose yet more tariff on Chinese goods. In the absence of the finalized agreement, it is unclear how long the current detente will last. Maybe I am jaded because I have seen this movie too many times, but these are issues that are relatively easy to roll back and also to accuse the other side of bad faith, said Judge Anh Chong, a professor of political science at the National University of Singapore, about the state of the truth. Thursday progress threatened to be overshadowed by an announcement that Mr. Trump made just before the meeting. He said that the United States would resume nuclear weapons testing for the first time in more than 3 decades, but Mr. Trump seemed to suggest on Air Force One that the move was not directly at China, and analysts said it was not clear that Mr. Xi would see it as a provocation. More important, experts in China said, is that the American president is focused on working with China. If Trump truly wants to implement something, if he wants to go east, his staff wouldn't dare to go west, said Xin Qian, a U.S.-China expert at Fudan University in Shanghai. And thanks for your listening. Hoping your life fully with happiness and joys. And please subscribe me. Make a thumbs up with thumbs or make a comment. And thank you. We will see you later.